Mike here from Mountain Wellness, and let's talk about training masks. Yes, I have experimented with them and tried them. I found them to not really apply to what I'm doing in terms of fixing my breathing and my breathing mechanics. I have one here, you know, and I remember going out on the trail and trying to run with this thing, and the only way I could run with this thing is by breathing through the mouth. So, you know, you don't want to be, who wants to be this guy running down the trail? You know, I tried it and I realized, of course, I'm trying to breathe through my nose because that's proper breathing. And then putting this on, you're talking about too much you're talking about too much air restriction. Because they say nasal restricted breathing for a reason. The restricted part is because you are restricting the airflow. Your nose is the air mask, right? It's restricted breathing. That's what this is, as simple as that. And the only way I could do this effectively is if I breathe through my mouth, which I don't want to do. Now, of course, if you are breathing through your mouth and training with this, you are going to increase your respiratory muscles. You absolutely are. But you're also putting tremendous strain on your system breathing orally, because you're taking dry, cold air into your system through the mouth. It's not being warmed. It's not being prepared for the lungs. You're hyperventilating. You're burning off moisture. There's a whole bunch of things that go along with mouth breathing. And so I don't want to train that way. And so they call it nasal restricted breathing for a reason. And of course, they talk about this working for altitude training. I also tried it for that, and I couldn't get it to work the way I do my lowering my oxygen saturation through breath holds. I think CO2 tolerance training would be more effective, in my opinion. So for what I do, I don't find this to be useful. Maybe someone in some other kind of work that they do has found it to be successful, but I'd like to know if they were doing nasal breathing in conjunction with one of these, because I find that extremely difficult to do.